Hi guys, Super Silicone Mom Carol Mark here. I am finally at my destination. Let me show you a little bit about where Miss Carol came from. Thank goodness I made it safe, you guys. That bus driver was a little bit, and our bus has been late the whole time. So anyway, I want to get to show you guys where I came, where I lived, and where I grew up. Let me see if I can turn my camera. I just took a picture of myself. Okay, well, anyway, here we go. This is my sister's house. I'm standing at her house because my house is gone. My house was right here. This big space right here was my house. This is our pond. This is the pond that I used to swim in when I was a little girl. We can't swim in it now because there's snakes and alligator gore in here. But this is the pond. And my house was right here. This is where this pole starts right here. My house was right here. I had a big old house, you guys. It burned down. That's my mom's house right there. And this is my sister's house. Our telephone used to be our voice. I would yell from my house to my sister's house and say, "What y'all eating today?" Or, just yelling back and forth. That was our communication, you guys. If we had something to say, we'd yell from window to window. My house was here, my mom's is there. And my mom was the only one that had a telephone at that time. And it was one of the rotary that you gotta dial like that. So anyway, I'm here, she's there, and she would yell across to me, "Telephone!" So funny, you guys. Now, but back in the day, I had a strong voice. That's why I'm so loud, you guys. I yelled everything. Let's walk on down, see. So this is just a little vlog. We used to run around the side of the pond this way. When I come from my house, I'd come this way to my sister's house. When I went to my mom's house, I just walked right across. So there used to be a little trail in the road where I'd walk. So that's my nephew walking his dog down there. If you can see him, he's in my yard. So I still have a yard, you guys, but no house no more. So I told my mama I'm gonna bring my tent down here and I'm gonna camp out at my own house, where my house used to be. I bought me a tent, you guys. Okay, so let's go walking. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna start here. Right down there where that stop sign is at the end of the road is where I used to catch the bus. That's where we're going. And then we're gonna come back this way. And the reason why I sing so much, you guys, right behind my house, my sister's house, were two clubs. There was the Blue Chip Club, and then there was the Doghouse. I'm the Doghouse Queen, so I'm the Doghouse Queen. Ever since I was a little girl, I was the only one able to go into the club that was underage, and everybody protected me because I was their girl. I'm the queen. So here we go. Now we're walking down this road, right? This is my back driveway. Let me tell you, I had a scam back in the days when I was young. This ditch right here is really deep. So when people pull in my backyard, I would lead them out and make them go in this ditch right here and let their car fall. That ditch is really hard to get out of, you guys. You can't get out unless you pull it out. So I would have people get stuck in the ditch and they would pay me $40 because the guy behind my house, behind my sister's house, he had a wrecker service. And we had this agreement, I was young, you guys. So when people would come to visit me, I'd get them stuck in the ditch and I would get $40. I was young, I didn't, and I've had my own house since I was like 16, you guys. My mom worked her whole life to pay for this, all the way to that front fence right there, all the way back. So all of this is ours. This is the family homestead. So let's go. We're gonna go down to where I used to catch the bus. You'll see my nephew down here walking his dog. All that right there is my land right here, you guys. Over to that trailer. I don't know why my uncle moved this out here, but somebody gave him a little trailer house. He was supposed to be fixing it up to live in there. So that's his little property. My property starts right at his door where that bush is. So this is all my property right here. My house spread all the way across there, you guys. I had a huge house. So all of this over here has changed. You see all of these woods? All of this used to be woods. This was my playground. All these woods are my playground. I used to catch snakes and, stuff like that. Turtles. Most of my dogs were buried out there. My childhood dogs are buried right over here somewhere because I'd walk right over here across the street and bury my dogs. You know, these cars go pretty fast because it was a club. People drink and stuff. They just moved this church here, which they use only on Sundays. So most of the time when the churchyard gets full, they try to park in my yard. I don't like that. Nothing I can do about it. This is my nephew and his doggy. So I just really want to give y'all a little bit of my background so you guys can see. Just checking my video time to see how much time I have. Look at that. This is my nephew Jason. Hey, Jessica.
How you doing?
I love you.
Good to see you.
This look like Brownie. Uh-oh, look at the dog.
No.
Where's Brownie?
Brownie did.
What happened to Brownie?
I guess
You guys, I have been gone long. Heat stroke. Dogs can have a heat stroke. I didn't know that, you guys. Anyway, I'm just showing them a little bit of where Miss Carol grew up at.
Oh.
Walking around the Doghouse Queen's yard. That's it. Oh, you finna cut the yard? All right. All right. This is where I used to play in the yard. We used to play shirts and skins football. I used to be skins until I got boobs, and my brother was like, you ain't running around without no shirt on. I was a tomboy, you guys. I climbed trees and everything. So I still kind of climb trees, but not every day like I used to here. Anyway, let's get on down to my bus stop. Now, this is a real busy street here where I used to live. Like I said, all this over here was woods. No, it was just as thick. It's a church now. I want to see if I can still walk this little old area. Now, when we leave going from school, when I leave my yard, I start singing right there. And I sing all the way till I get here. All the other kids used to love for me to sing. So I sang at this stop sign from the time I got there until the time my school bus came. But if I got in trouble the next day, I wouldn't sing and everybody would be mad at me. It was about 12 of us. So this is our bus stop. Right here. This is Players Road. It should have been Cootie Street. That is my name. We've owned this land since I was born. That's a long time ago. I'm not going to tell you guys. Y'all know how old I am already. So I'm not going to keep on saying it because I hate it. Now this is where we used to stand. This is my stoop. Here, when I was a little girl, I'd stand out here and I'd sing. People used to, 4 kids used to live here. 6 kids used to live here, and then it was 5 of us, but we'd all be at this bus stop. Now they used to, their parents took them to school. We used to always want to go because we went to the same school, but she didn't want her kids on the bus, but they would always come early so that they could hear me sing, you guys. Anyway, and these are our neighbors. These are new neighbors for my parents, but over there is where, remember I told y'all about Aunt Nan? Well, that's where she used to stay right there. And that's where Nanny Ma'am came from, my character Nanny Ma'am. Aunt Nan used to stay right there. And she would sell like candy, cool cups, popcorn balls, and stuff like that. See how fast they go? My favorite dog of all, named Chocolate, he was a little weenie dog, got ran over right there. And then I didn't want to catch the bus down here anymore after that, so my mama started taking me to school too. Yeah, I had a tragedy. My dog was trying to follow me to school, and I told him to get home, and he wouldn't. We were going toward the bus. We had to cross the street to go to the bus, but we never left this side until the bus came, because like I said, the traffic is really fast here. As you can see, it's 55 out here. So we weren't allowed to cross the street until the bus driver came and put the sign out for us to cross the street, you guys, because we were all so young. Okay, let's go back down this way. Now, like I said, it's been years and years since I've been home. I've been in Kansas maybe almost 15 years. But this is my spot. Even after I stopped going to school, after I graduated and everything, that was still my stoop. Everybody used to love to hear me sing. People would come by. When they turned into the driveway, they would stop and see if I was singing. If I was singing, they would give me money, you guys. That's why I love to sing. I've been singing my whole life. I started out in my church. I sang in the church choir. So when they found out I could sing, I had to lead my own songs, you guys. I've never been nervous to be on stage or any of that. So that's why I do videos like I do. I'm not afraid of people. I love people. My mama is sitting outside, you guys. She's not feeling good, but we're gonna try to get her on camera. She doesn't like being on camera, you guys. She feels old. I said, baby, join the crowd. Me too, but I'm on camera all the time. So anyway, like I said, let's go and see a little bit more of where Miss Carol came up. Yeah, so like I said, I don't really get to come out and work my property because, you know, I live in Kansas. So I leave that to my nephew. One of my favorite tree that I used to climb has fallen down, as you can see. It fell down. But this used to be, when my house was there, this used to be great. Some great property. They let everything grow up. But like he said, he's getting ready to mow my yard in just a minute. So that's good. My nephews and, you know, family take care of the property here. So everything's a little bit overgrown. That's what he just said. I think he's saying he's gonna mow the yard because I'm here, you guys. You know, I don't be mad if he wouldn't. But, you know, it's my mom. She likes her property to be nice and looking good. So my property is her property, you guys. She worked her whole life for us to have somewhere to go. So this right here, yeah, this right here, see my driveway right here? I'd walk right down through here. You can still kind of see the trail. I'd take off down through these woods. I got a playhouse from when I was a little girl. Let me see if y'all can see it. Oh, I can't even see it anymore. It's grown up so much, but I used to have a tree house out there. I mean, a clubhouse in the woods, and this is how I used to get there. You see, it's grown up, but you can see my trail still kind of go down through there. You know, I had a playhouse, and I owned my own home, but I'd still go out there and play because that was my thing. I was a private person. You know, my mom and them could come in my house, but they was afraid to go in the woods because they have like maybe wild bobcats. I got this from a bobcat when I was younger. Well, can you see it right here? This scar right here on my arm. Bobcat got. Now I have a deathly fear of cats. I hate cats, you guys. I'm sorry. You know, they're cute and everything, but Miss Carol don't do cats. I'm a dog person. As you can see, we got about, let me see, 1, 2, 3. There are 8 dogs. So it's 3 here and it's 5 on back on the property. That's my mama sitting out there in blue, you guys. You see her right there? That's my mama sitting right there. We'll see her when we come back. We're going to walk on back. Now, this is a dead-end street, you guys. This is a dead-end street. And like I said, back here was where they had the clubs that I used to go and sing in. Now, my mama didn't like that. But my Uncle Yellow Boy owned the club. He owned the doghouse. That's how I became the doghouse queen, because my uncle owned it. And then I'm going to show you. Everything's been torn down, you guys. There used to be a trailer right here. This is where our property stops. It's right here at this driveway. This driveway used to belong to my best friend. Oh, my God. He died when he was a little boy. He died young. Like I said, their trailer, they had a trailer that went this way, long ways. And they used to live right here, right behind my sister's house, right where this tree is. That's where our property stops. All that from all the way to back here is our property. And then after this was Brother White's house. This was his property right here. And he let his brothers live back here. He used to be really bad on drugs, you guys, and he would always steal my sister's water. You can still see his pipe right there. He took this pipe, ran it down in here, and connected his hose. Connected this pipe to my sister's property, and he was stealing her water. So when my sister's water bill was so high, she was like, "Why is my water bill so high?" He was stealing her water, you guys. And like I said, at the stop sign is where the city limit ends. So we were the only one that got cable We were the first people to get cable here in the city. So all of the kids used to come to our house, and we were the first one to get a color TV. And that's because my mom worked. She worked ever since she was 15, you guys. She started having babies young. So she worked ever since she was 15 to get us our property. Now, let's go on back. I can't believe he got his gate open. This is where the doghouse used to be. This is, if I left home, I come through my trail in the back. Like I said, I had trails and stuff to everywhere. This is where my campground used to be. When people used to come through to the club, I'd sit over there, but I'd come through here and collect money. You pay money to get through this gate. So I'd sit over there, I had a chair and stay in the shade, and if it started to rain, I'd get up here under this tree. And it used to have a chair here with a umbrella over it. I had an umbrella and I'd sit there. Okay, right at the end where you see that big tree, that's where the first club was. That's the doghouse. Used to be the doghouse right there. I am the doghouse queen. Y'all know me as Super Silicone Mom. Here in Lufkin, I am the doghouse queen because the club's name was the doghouse. Anyway, let's go on further back. And this is the end of the street. This street used to go all the way back. There was a place we called the All Well Road. They had found oil back here. So my mama used to own all of this plus all of this. Well, we let it go because she just had gotten too old and couldn't keep it up, you guys. That's the thing. So we had to let go of some of this property that we had. Oh my gosh, it's grown up so bad. I don't think we're gonna be able to go down through there. But I can at least show y'all. I've never seen all of this. This place was so clean back here, and it used to be a street to go here. So, and the reason why they let the street grow up like this is because people used to use this as a place to where they go do drugs and have sex and stuff like that. And you know, that's unacceptable. But let me see if I can get up here without stepping on anything gross. Right down there, right here, where that light post is where the Blue Chip Club is. The club is still there, but it's non-functional. You see how the street has grown up. You can't even get down through here. All of this used to be cleaned off, you guys. And there's a club. All of this was parking on each side, and the club was down there. So that's how that went. And this is where Miss Carol came up with. Let's go back down here and check out my mama so you guys can see that she is okay. And I got here just in time. And so later on, we're going to go out and whatever it is she wants to do, Miss Carol ready to do it. She doesn't know it yet, but whatever she wants to do, we're going to do it. It doesn't matter because I finally got a chance to talk to her doctors, you guys. If she takes that vest off, she's not going to make it. So I really do want y'all to get down here and see my mom. You know, it might be the last time I get a chance to view her or let you guys see her before, you know. I'm trying to be as strong as I can, you guys, but when it's your mama, your own mama, it's really hard. It's really, really hard. So try to keep my mind off of it, you guys, but I was so excited to get here because I really wanted you guys. When I do my videos, you guys, I'm really not trying to show y'all anything bad or gory. I'm just showing you how Miss Carol what Miss Carol goes through on a daily basis. This is my day in the life, you know, and I'm just showing you guys right now where I came from, a little bit about me, you know, because I know everybody, every time I see you singing and dancing, it's in me, you guys. It is really in me. I can't, you know, music is my joy. It brings me peace, you know, so I sing a little bit, I dance a little bit. Now, back in the day, I could really do it. I could really sing. I could sing like any song I've ever heard. I could sing as low as Barry White or as high as Mariah Carey. I was good, you guys. If they had internet back then, I would probably really be famous by now. Because my church wanted me to, when I was in the choir, they wanted me to be the lead singer. Well, my church got famous, you guys, and I wouldn't be in the choir because I didn't want them to tell me what to do. You know, I sing when I want to sing, and my choir ended up being the indenominational mass choir. So I missed my opportunity to be famous, you guys. I could have went with my church, but I didn't. I started singing the blues, R&B, you know, just showing off my talents with other music other than church. And I missed my calling, you guys. I'm a gospel singer. I should have been, you know. I should have been a gospel singer and famous by now. But like I said, I took the high road. So, and I'm still, I love gospel, but my favorite is R&B. You guys know me. Okay, we're back in here. And all of our land is posted like this. I should have showed you down on my end of the street. There's this same sign that's been there since I was a little girl. So all of our land is private property, no trespassing. You know, if the police came to get anybody here, they can't go past our boundaries. They have to stand out here, you guys. And that's just how it is in Texas. So if you have posted signs, these are not bought signs. These signs were put here when my mama was when she was up and able to do the property. Look at my pond. Oh my gosh, it's grown up so much. But like I said, I used to swim in that water out there. Let's see my mama. I'm out of breath, you guys. I used to walk and run these streets every day. These roads right here, up and down, every day I'd go. Look at her. Look at her sitting there. Let's see if I can get her on camera, you guys, and see if she'll turn around and talk to you. She might not. She might not let me do it. If she fuss at me, I'm just getting in trouble. It's my mom. I'm okay. We're going to go see the horse in a minute. Mama. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Just say hi.
Hi.
That's my mommy. That's my reason for being. Let's go look at the horse. I won't put the camera on her too long. She really doesn't like taking pictures or any of that. But we're going to go look at the horse. My nephew's feeding him right now. Let's see. We used to have horses when I was a little girl. My horse Peanut, he broke his leg and they had to shoot him. I was like, but why? Why does you gotta shoot him? And my grandpa, now he was a realist. He made me watch him shoot my horse, you guys. His name was Star. And then we had another one, Peanut, that got loose and got in the highway. Hold on, somebody trying to call. Okay, let's see the horse. That's my nephew right there. That's Jakoski. That's my nephew. I raised him. So, see the horsey? He ain't gonna come over here. He's tied to the tree. But I'm afraid of him because I don't know that horse. You know, sometimes you gotta know. Look at his ears. He's not gonna come. They have this horse doing everything. I don't know if I can see. So when he feeds the horses, he goes and feeds the dogs. Like I said, he has a lot of dogs. He's a dog breeder. He's a dog breeder. But when the puppies are born, he get attached to them and don't want to let them go. That's why we have so many dogs. He won't sell them. If you're a dog breeder, sell the dogs. He won't. He won't. He falls in love with animals. Well, I can show you the first 1, 2, 3. There's 3 right here. 3 dogs. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to make sure there are none hidden where I can't see them. Okay, there's one right there. They're eating. I think he already fed them, dog. I wanted to go around with him. There's one right there. There's one right there. And there's one right there. That's the 3 that I was talking about. Now, they're all around my property. He has a dog on every line of the fence because, you know, like I said, back there, they used to do drugs. I don't know if that's still true or not. They used to do drugs and have sex back there in the back. So just so they don't bleed over into the property, we have dogs. We're dog people. So, and then this is how I used to go through my mama's house. But of course, we didn't walk on here. They walked this way on this. We used to walk past the pond. We come down through this tree, which you can see there's a trail still down through that swoop because that's how we travel. But that pond came all the way out to here. And we just like to see the fish or whatever that was at the end. So, like I said, this is all the way around my property. It's my baby sister's car, nephew, cousin. This is my sister's car, nephew, That used to be my mom's old car. None of these cars work, but they just not the type people to get rid of stuff. You know what I mean? When they could take it over scale, that'd be money in your pocket. My mama has a sentimental value for these cars. My grandpa bought this for my baby sister when she first graduated school. This is the last thing that my grandpa bought my mom before he died. So yeah, of course, that's very important to her. Okay, I don't want to walk up on these dogs because, like I said, they don't know me because I don't come around much. But if my nephew was with me, I can go up and touch them and pet them. But they're very, very protective of the property. You see him? I don't know where. It might be some more out through here because he has 8 of them. That's only 5. That's only 3. That makes 4. So there are 4 more somewhere. I don't know where they are. One used to be tied to this tree. You see the... But anyway, that's just this is where I came from. This is my mom's back door that we used to bang on. Bang, bang, bang. Mama! I was so country, you guys. I am so country. Anyway, I was country when country wasn't cool. I think I still got a little bit of it in me. You hear the dogs barking. They're not used to me, so they're going to be barking because they don't know me. Jason had 1, so that's another one. That's 5. And then there are 3 more somewhere. Oh, there's another one right there. You see him? See right there? Yep, there's another one. I can't see them all. As long as I know their chain ain't long enough to reach me, I can walk around here. Now, this right here is a trash pile. My uncle's trailer used to be here. Not that. I don't know what that's new. My uncle's trailer used to be right here, and that's my property right there. Now, this is a trash pile. This is where they started burning trash. We never did that. This was my uncle's doing here. But like I said, our trash pile is up here. We still burn trash. They don't have a trash truck or anything that comes around. So we burn trash and stuff like that. So he started burning here, which we mow all of this property, but we can't mow with that out here like that. That's disgusting. I'm probably gonna say something about it. But see, that's what they say about me. They say I always come down here and bark orders and leave. That's not it. I pay for the upkeep of my property, you guys. They're my nephews, but I pay them every month to do the yard and whatever. Like I said, this was my backyard right here. There used to be a shed right here that I used to, keep plywood and stuff like that. My mom used to work at the plywood plant and used to keep firewood and stuff. Are you guys still with me? Yes. Okay. Yeah. And like I said, we used to play football. I'm standing actually in my backyard. Now, this is where my house started. As you can see, the rocks in the ground. I had a little sidewalk that went up to the back of my door. Now, if I walk right here, they got horse manure and everything out here, so I guess they let the horse eat the grass. I don't care how to do it as long as it get done. Okay, now I'm standing in the middle. My back door would have been right here. And all the rest of this was my house. From this is where my driveway was, right here by this pole. All the way over here. All the way on this side, all the way around. This was my property right here. This is where I live. And this is where I grew up. When my mom moved out of her house, I bought it and paid for it. And she paid the taxes on the land. That's how we worked everything. And like I said, I had a huge, huge backyard. And all my driveway has grown up. Nobody comes here anymore because I'm gone. But honey, when I lived here, my yard was so full of people that, like I said, that used to like to come and hear me sing. I'd entertain. They'd have to pay me because I didn't do it for free if I wasn't just feeling good. So yeah. Anyway, this is me. This is my little property. This is where Miss Carol came from. Now this tree was right here is in my front yard. I had a bird bath right here. I had these are yellow and white lilies. Yellow, white, yellow, white, yellow, white. That's the way they did all the way around until they came back together. So that's our front yard. Like I said, from this fence all the way back to the next fence is mine. And then from my fence all the way back to the next fence is my sister's. And then the property goes all the way around where you see the boundaries out there and everything to the street. So That's me. I was so excited to get on here and show you guys where Miss Carol came from. So that's all for my video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. And welcome to Cedar Grove. This is Cedar Grove, baby. Anyway, Miss Carol, I love you. Don't forget, like, subscribe. As soon as I get back to Kansas, I might even do a giveaway here. Who knows? But it won't be for a doll because I didn't bring any with me. I came to check on my mama. But anyways, you guys, if you just stick with me, Miss Carol might do a video here and do a giveaway. So it just depends. I bought my tripod this time. I was ready because I don't know how long I'm going to be here. You guys, I had planned on going back by the 1st or the 3rd. But I'd hate to have to make a turnaround trip. So I'm going to stay here a little bit longer just to see if my mommy is okay, you guys. So anyway, don't forget, like and subscribe. Welcome to Cedar Grove. Bye-bye.